Hi, this is John, your instructor for IMED 2345. I wanted to get us kicked off for the semester and kind of introduce myself a little bit and get us straight into the first assignment that we've got going on. Those of you that don't know me, I think I have a lot of people from my previous class in here, so there's not that many. But I am a web developer, have been one for the past 10 years, and I love teaching. I started teaching about 4 years ago, and this class used to be a Flash class, but as technology has advanced and Flash is kind of being phased out a bit, I've converted into a class teaching more of the web design side of things, learning about responsive web design, and then even going into mobile application using HTML and CSS3 and JavaScript. To kick us off, though, I wanted to do a little bit of research into what responsive design is. It's using HTML5, CSS3, and using that to create a website that not only looks good on a full browser, but also looks good on your various tablets that you have and also smartphones, all from one design. So I know a lot of y'all are going to be creating your portfolios at some point in time in the coming months. And so that this would help with the portfolio creation to show future employers that you kind of know, what's going on with design and you know how to create a good design that looks good on all devices, which is becoming more and more important every day. I've got this website pulled up, awards. It's www.com/website/responsive design, just to show you all a few examples here. I just pulled up the first three, which this first one is really cool looking just because it has the video in the background and it's actually playing rather smoothly, and not choppy or anything. But the website's really neat. It's laid out very well in the different sections, very clean and easy to navigate. But the cool part comes in when you start resizing the website. So if I bring it from the full desktop size and start scaling it down, you'll notice the website doesn't cut off. You're not scrolling back and forth to go and view various parts of the website. It just scales down very nicely. Everything kind of rearranges and moves as it needs to. See on this one, it goes from 4 across to 3 across once you get to about an iPad size. When you hop down to what would be a mobile phone, the site completely changes. And oh, you do have one scroll bar here. Not cool. But the rest of it, though, is very well laid out. You have a menu button that pulls up a menu. Um, oh, and actually, you know what? This might just be a scroll bar on here. I bet this is a flick with your phone, but that's something you can test out. So this is basically what responsive design is, though. It's taking the same site and using CSS to kind of reflow the site as you have your different browser sizes. So that this one's very well laid out. Again, this is the website I'm getting these off of are the best of the best. So you're going to see some really cool ones in here. The second one here is for a rum, apparently. You scroll down here, it's an interesting looking site, definitely, well put together. And if you go and rescale it, you can see all these little tiles right here move and rearrange based on the size. If I go to a complete mobile version, again, they all rearrange very nicely, and the site still looks great even on a mobile version. Again, you have your menu popping out here. Um, and let's hop over to this third one just to get a few examples. This is actually a guy's portfolio. This is the third link on the responsive design site. I've already used Google to translate it to English. That's why you can see it in kind of a broken English. But scrolling down, it's a good looking portfolio. Again, just clean, very well laid out. Well, one of the things about all these sites, they're all one-page sites, which uh, isn't required for these type of layouts, but it does help with the responsiveness. But you can see as I scale this, notice the monitors all sliding around right here. And then once I get to where it's too small to where you start getting into the mobile phone realm, everything will rescale. Okay. So those are just a few examples. You can click through this website right here. I'll post a link to it as well. And you can click through there and look at all the different examples they have. This is just a beautiful gallery of responsive web design. So you can kind of get an idea of what you need to do for that. Um, but the going into the first assignment, what I want to have y'all do is just to get an idea of what responsive design is. If you can go through, pick out 3 different websites. You can pull them off of this. You know, try to look through a bunch of them though. I don't want you to just pull the first 3 off of the page. Just kind of look through them, find some that you really think are impressive, and if you would go through and pick out 3 different ones, take a screenshot of the website in the 3 different views. So I would take a screenshot of this website as it is right now. I could scale down and take a screenshot of this version, and then just kind of talk about what happens in between. And when you take those screenshots, I want you to set them up inside of a Word document or some sort of a nice layout, and just describe the differences between the 3 different screenshots you have. Describe, how the menu lays out, if anything changes with the navigation. Talk about, the page, how the elements change to fit everything. And just kind of to get a really good idea of what makes a good full website, a tablet version and mobile site. And once you have all of that laid out, just create a PDF out of it, and I'll have a Dropbox for you to upload. And that'll be your first assignment. So a very simple assignment just to go through and kind of get your feet wet in what mobile design is. This will be due next week, and I've got a class on Tuesday night, and I also have work outside of this, so I'll be posting most everything I do on Thursdays. So we'll just pretend that our class is on Thursday, and that's when I'll be posting everything. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm going to set up a forum in D2L. Hopefully I can get that all taken care of well. And feel free to ask any questions. I'll put up a PDF example of kind of what I'm looking for. And yeah, we'll have a good semester. We're going to be creating a full website that has responsive design just like these sites do. In the first half of the semester. The second half of the semester, we're actually going to be going into more of a mobile app development type of class. Here's an example of one that I've created for one of my startups. But we'll be creating kind of a full mobile site that functions well on phones. And you can actually take these and port them over to a mobile application. But we'll be talking about this a lot more in depth as the semester goes on. So again, feel free to ask any questions, and I'll have a forum set up for that. Thanks a lot.